KILR KILR Games.
Hello, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to my tour around the world featuring FS9, or otherwise known as Flight Simulator 2004: A Century of Flight. This was an excellent release. Through all my years of playing Flight Simulator, when FS9 finally came out, oh wow, it was like all I could hope for. ATC, the clouds actually looked fluffy. The graphics are, fantastic. I liked it. I really liked it, and it ran decently on my computer. Took me a while before I got FSX because I wasn't sure how it was going to run on my computer. But eventually, I upgraded my computer anyway, and got FSX, and I liked it. It still has a little, a few quirks with it, as far as performance-wise, but it's definitely good. But I don't knock FS9 at all. I think FS9 is still a fantastic simulator, and it runs like butter. It runs like butter on my system, and that's always nice. Well, let's talk about what we're going to do while we're, sitting here in the dark. Where are we? Well, that's a good question. How about we answer that? We're here at Greater Kankakee, and it's not Kankakee, as I've made the mistake of calling it in the past. It is Kankakee. And we are going to be, it's got a little bit of a flight ahead of us, but we're going over here to Bloomington-Normal. This is also, at least it was called Bloomington-Normal back in the day, a Sublogic back in the 80s. Nowadays it's called the Central Illinois Airport. I think that's right. So, yep, that is where we are headed. Let's grab our control stick here. Need to go down here where the keys are at, or where the key is at. Gotta push that in. Well, it might help if I turn the power on. How's our fuel doing here? Let's get the fuel pump to that engine whine. I'm never going to use an ADF, to be honest with you. We'll use our These are ancient takeoff mode here. Our autopilot. Alright, well we know our fuel is whoa. Just use Control E. What's this? Oh, it's cow flaps. I've been wondering what the heck are cow flaps. Maybe it's to let the cows out. I don't know. But what I do know is we gotta turn this on. We need to contact. Their lights are on. I wish I could remove that plate. Yep, definitely have my lights on now. And those are bright. I wonder if there's a... Well, no, this is a pay-away aircraft, so there probably isn't anything to make that dimmer. Which direction are we facing here? That people can see you when you land. Because I'll tell you what, you're way too bright. And they're still on. Maybe those are the regular lights. That's what I thought. I went completely off the taxiway.
Kilo, India, Kilo, traffic, Cessna, 1-3, Foxtrot, departing runway 22 to the east.
This is not 22, this is runway 4. What is it doing? It's not very apart. So those buildings you see in the background are from FC4X. They're nothing like what they're supposed to be, but they're still cool. If you want to know what they... Oh my goodness, this is too loud. Okay, that I think is a little better. I think it still seems loud. Okay, how about that? So if you want to see what the bridges really look like, go check out the X-Plane video, because I do a documentary of the city. We do a little drive around, and I made a stop at one of the bridges. Well, we gotta fly in a little bit closer to check these out. That one there that we're flying over is a lot like the one that I stopped on. That one's relatively close too. Okay. Well, we will go ahead and go on our flight path. Like that. We'll do a check-in.
Kilo India, Kilo Bravo, Mike India, traffic Cessna 13 Extra 6 miles northeast at 1,500.
Okay, we're going to turn that off for a moment. 1.2. $59 miles. I love this Cessna because, well, one, it's got the retractable gear, and I've always been a sucker for that. And mainly just because the older versions of the simulator had the Skylane RG. But it's also just old, and it's kind of like, it's rugged. It's rugged and it's old-fashioned. see if we can get an altitude hold here. There was one, right? Autopilot on. Direction hold. Nav track. I guess there's not one. I keep thinking there's one to hold the altitude, but I guess that was too complicated. Too complicated. I just realized that no one's hearing me because I didn't have the mic in front of me. Well, now that I do, I'll turn the engine up a little bit. Like, duh. Oh, that's going to be fun to edit. We got our world of AI traffic going on there. Let's see, can we do a nav hold on this one? Let's find out. Nav captain. Nav tracker. Let's see what that does. Yep. That seems to be the one. If we just control our speed with the throttle, then we should be good to go. Let's see if we can get, it's like I checked in the air, but I forgot to say that I was clear, or not clear of the runway, but nah, it's alright. What do we need? Request center frequency. Okay. We're going to go to 122.20. I want to get the frequency to center. Forgot your charts, huh? Maybe we won't. Come on. It's 122.20. I thought. Well, this may be a very quiet flight. Zero?
Radio. Cessna 1-3 Foxtrot. You give me the frequency for center.
Cessna 1-3 Foxtrot. Forgot your charts, huh? No problem. Contact Chicago Center on 134.25.
134.25. Cessna 1-3 Foxtrot. Chicago Center, Cessna 13 Foxtrot with you out of 4,500 IFR.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, cleared to spiral, squawk 4315.
431513 Foxtrot.
Should change. There it goes. All right. We got our flight following. Yay!
Chicago Center, November 71672 with you, flight level 200.
Roger, November 71672.
Chicago Center, November 10.
Right.
Level at.
Got a package in the mail.
20.
I get a lot of packages. See, I'm taking this tour very seriously.
November 10.
Could barely hear that one. Let's open this sucker up and see what we have here.
Chicago Center, Golf, Lima, Oscar, 76 out of flight level 380.
This is like brand
Lima
new.
Oscar 76, Roger.
This is totally brand new. Never opened.
American 6299, Roger. Continue present heading.
So this is for...
Roger, American 6299.
I think this is for Flight Simulator 4, but it is the Grand Canyon. I'm pretty sure this is for Flight Simulator 4 because it has a 5 1/4 disc and a 3 1/2 disc as far as floppy drive. Yeah, it requires Microsoft Flight Simulator 4.0.
Roger, November 2176, 8 altimeter is 2984.
2984, November 21768.
November 59368, Roger. Continue present heading.
Now, in case you're wondering,
November 59368.
the fact that some of them are lower quality than others, that's on purpose. There is some settings.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, traffic at 12 o'clock, 10 miles, 4,000, heading west 280.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot has the traffic.
Yep, I see it right up there. There's a setting where you can enhance the voices, and so it'll try to make it realistic,
Roger, turn right heading 310, November 735.
where some of them are clear, and then some of them are kind of faded. That was a little hot. You don't mind me eating snacks in front of you, do you? I'd share, but, you know, it's kind of a long distance type of thing. I like how these like switch around, but they don't do anything.
RX 6250, turn left heading 310.
Left 2310.
Our autopilot's got us locked in.
650.
We are locked in. And
Chicago Center, World Travel, 8175 with you,
Headed
level
out.
15,000.
travel 8175. Roger. Altimeter is 2984.
2984 world travel 8175.
It still has some of the default ATC or aircraft in there. I'm okay with that though. I don't think there's an easy way to deactivate the world of AI traffic. It says the quality of the aircraft is better anyway.
Chicago Center, Oryx 6250 is with you. Level at flight level 380.
Oryx 6250. Roger.
Although
Oryx
those
8245. Turn left heading 095.
Left. Heading 095. Oryx 8245.
it'd be nice to maybe hear some real
Oryx
stuff.
4118. Turn left heading 065.
I do have this,
065. Oryx 4118.
but the quality of the paint jobs looks more cartoonish, if anything. I'm using it on Flight Simulator 2002. That was the main reason why I got it, because versions after that did not work for 2002. That one does. And I wanted to have something for 2002. The first Ultimate Traffic works on 2002 also.
2 o'clock, 9 miles, 6,000, heading west, 235.
Probably this one.
13 Foxtrot has the traffic.
Yes, he does.
November 21616, traffic 9 o'clock, 9 miles, 4,000, heading west, 250.
9 o'clock, 9 miles, November 21616.
The guy sounds like he's inside of a cave.
November 134, Bravo, Romeo, turn right, heading 085.
Roger.
Right 085. November 134. Bravo. Romeo.
That guy sounds like a
Chicago Center.
DJ.
November 758. Sierra is with you. Auto flight level 390.
Roger, November 758, Sierra, continue present heading.
November 758. Sierra.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, check position. Show you to be about 4 miles off the airway.
We're not for no, we're not. No, we're not. We are on the airway, trust me. We are locked in. I mean, look at this right here. This is set to our GPS. No, we're locked in. I don't know what that guy's talking about. Guys, he's playing the fool.
Roger, American 1665. American 9703, turn left heading 030.
Roger, left 030.
I wonder if you can customize the panel and like put like a couple of gauges here or something. Or like one there. Not that you would be any good. This thing's on the way.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, contact Chicago Center on 134.25.
134.25, 13 Foxtrot, good day. Chicago Center, 13 Foxtrot out of 4,400 IFR.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, roger, radar contact, altimeter is 2984. Cessna 13 Foxtrot, contact approach on 118.05.
118.05, 13 Foxtrot, good day. Approach Cessna 13 Foxtrot out of 4,400 IFR.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, radar contact. Altimeter is 2984. November 94488, turn right heading 165.
Right heading 165 November 94488.
I'm just kind of checking out the scenery. This is all the F-Scene 4X. I love the look of the houses and stuff. I mean, it may not be accurate as far as, you know, photorealistic scenery and overlays and stuff, but at least it doesn't look odd like some of the X-Plane stuff does, where you've got trees in the middle of the street, or you can see where there are businesses or malls in the photoreal scenery, and then there are trees sitting on top of it. Hopefully the Autogen will improve. There is a version coming out, what is it, 11.30, that's supposed to improve the Autogen, but that's not taking into account of the, you know, it unfortunately it does not know anything about photorealistic scenery.
November 73808, turn right heading 220.
Right heading 220, November 73808.
November 78288, turn right heading 265.
Turn right heading 265, November 78288.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, check position. We show you to be about 6 miles off the airway.
We're not off the airway.
Roger, 298413, Foxtrot.
We are on the airway. I don't know what it's talking about. What's this? A lit pool? Maybe.
November 52344, turn right heading 270.
Turn right heading 270, November 52344.
November 34352, turn left heading 305.
Left heading 305, November 34352.
25 miles to go. Okay, so with the World Tour Series, my original plan was to we're going south, then we're going to be going east, just over the Mississippi and just briefly into Iowa, up to Wisconsin, and then we're going west, and then back east, where we'll come up on the northern part of Chicago.
Roger, right to
we'll land at
November 87720
O'Hare again, and then we're going to go over the lake, the Great Lake, and start going into Ohio, a little bit into Canada. But after that, the original plan was to go south from Ohio into Kentucky and then back west again, and then we would be going through the west part of the United States. But I am considering on changing that I could easily be doing state stuff for the next couple of years because of the number of airports that I am planning to go to. I originally wanted to do that so that way we could keep everything consistent with the Commodore 64, since it's got most USA coverage. But then I started thinking, you know, I want to fly in other countries. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go east, and we're going to keep going east. So we'll go through Pennsylvania, New York, and we'll travel. I want to hit Washington, D.C. too. It's not going to be too far away. But then we'll go north through. Yeah, it's getting us turned north, like through Delaware and Vermont and Maine, and then we will work our way through. We'll probably cross over into Canada a little bit again, but then we'll work our way over to Greenland and Iceland, and then on around into England. And we'll be going through Europe. Let's see. I'd say Europe, Middle East, through Africa, and then work our way back over to South America, and fly up into that area, come through, hit like the islands, Cuba, and Central America, Mexico, and then work our way back through the States again, and then work our way westward.
Landmark 8953, turn left heading
hit Hawaii, come back
left
to the
heading
mainland,
landmark 8953.
Go into Canada again, over to Alaska, and then over to Russia. That's what I'm thinking of. So that way we've got that we're not sitting in the United States for like the next 2-3 years or something like that. I want to be able to cross over into some other countries, and we can work our way back around, and then back through, Asia and Australia, and the goal is to hit every possible area that we can on the Earth, every little nook and cranny if possible. And with the X-Plane series,
November
I'll be doing a documentary of each place that we
heading to
land to.
Right 205 November.
And that was the other thing I was thinking.
7720.
I want to see, these other countries. Well, they'll be virtual. Hello, Talia. All right, I'll move my drink. Is that what you want? Are you going to sit yourself over here? Yes, you are. So with that said, this will allow me to make use, not those apparently, and not those.
November 85432, turn right heading 345.
This one though, of my Mega Scenery discs. This one here is Volume 5, brand new. I mean, oh man, it's brand new. It's heavy too. But this has got Baltimore, surrounding area of the Atlantic, Washington, D.C. So this will be nice.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, traffic at 1 o'clock, 7 miles, 5,000, heading east,
and I also got this big box This is volume 2, which is New York.
Echo, Mike, Echo, 9918, traffic at 11 o'clock, 7 miles, 4,000, heading south, 190.
As the Echo, Mike, Echo, 9918.
So it'll be neat to actually go through that and actually make use of
Landmark
some of those.
2617, turn right heading 150.
Roger, right 150, landmark 2617.
November 56048, turn left heading 335.
Left 335, November 56048.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn right heading 210. Expect vectors for the ILS, runway 20.
Right 21013, Foxtrot.
Alright, go ahead and turn autopilot off. Zoom out here a little bit. We are going at 20.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn right heading 250.
250, alright.
Right 25013, Foxtrot.
ILS. Come on, stop turning that way. ILS 20. I think I downloaded that for another flight. Let's see here. Oh, that's not it. Yep, I sure did. Localizer is 111.9. What? Oh, it automatically changed. Okay. I have the co-pilot feature on, so it will go in and change things. Now, the question is, what are we looking at here? Is that the
Cessna
GPS?
13 Foxtrot, turn left heading 230.
Roger, left 2230, Cessna 13, Foxtrot.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, cleared for the ILS, runway 20. Approach, contact tower on 124.6 when established.
Out of 4,500, still established on the ILS. Runway 2013, Foxtrot.
How do I switch this to... I mean, is it actually on?
Tower Cessna 13, Foxtrot at 9 miles to the north at 4,000 IFR landing.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, approach your number 14 landing.
Continue approach number 14 landing, Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Alright, we need to, I guess, start heading down then. Unfortunately, I can't seem to figure out how to... Where's that switch at? Is there not a switch to go from... Oh, wait a minute. Is this it? There we go. I got it. Okay, so we are way too high then. Whoa. Yeah, we are definitely way too high. It's okay. We can make it. Not a problem. Just get ourselves slowed down here. Ah, I wonder if these lit up. It did. Outer marker is lit. Well, that's good. That means it's not too late. If that was just the outer marker.
Tower, November 52552 at 8 miles 4, landing.
November 52552, continue approach.
Continue present heading, November 52552.
Go Alpha India 6678 winds 205 at 10 clear to takeoff runway 20.
Roger. Clear for takeoff. Golf Alpha India 6678.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot winds 205 at 10 altimeter is 2984 clear to land runway 20.
Roger. Cleared to land runway 20. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Go Alpha India 6678 contact departure on 118.05
118.05 Golf Alpha India 6678. Good day.
You're catching up with the glide slope, the vertical needle. We are getting blown a little bit here. Blown around just a tad. Is that Vasilite like halfway down the... You see the red light there? Of course, we're right on the glide slope now. Well, I see green. It blinks green and then it blinks red. I am not sure why that is. Oh, okay. Let's try to keep ourselves up here. Alright, here we go. Careful. Just almost right there.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Contact ground on 121.65 when clear of the active.
121.65. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Oh yeah, and taxiways were finally like labeled. That was another thing about FS9. I was like, oh wow, this is great.
Ground Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Clear of the active runway.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Hold your position.
Okay.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Stand by.
Why? Is there something coming?
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Stand by.
Was he listening to me?
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal 13 Foxtrot.
I'm not sure which terminal, but it's okay. We'll pick one. Oops. That's not a taxiway, is it? Well, we'll just take the runway then. I thought it went all the way across. Like that blur effect? That gives it a nice look. That's the E and B that I got going on FS9. Wait a minute. This don't go over there either. This is the terminal, right? Alright, you know what we're going to do then? Maybe those aren't terminals. Maybe those are just... Maybe that's a terminal. Alright, we'll head over there then. The one building looks like it would be a terminal, but I don't see any ways over to it. That stuff over there looks like terminals too. We're going to go over here. We're going to park over here. This building reminds me of the one that we saw at Midway, which is making me wonder about the scenery I installed for Midway. Did it not work properly? I have no idea. Maybe it never installed right. Alright, we'll turn that off. And go over here. Turn off the lights. Pull this out. Parking brake. You're almost a pro. Yeah, I did not have an airway deviation because I was following my flight plan, so like, be quiet. All right. Well, we're here at Bloomington-Normal. Not sure what makes it normal, but there is another Bloomington. I forget which, was it Ohio or Kentucky or something? It's gonna be on our flight plan eventually. Was originally, until I decided that I wanted to go east, cover some of that, and definitely get into some other countries. And I think there'll be more interest for viewers like you of seeing other countries rather than seeing nothing but states, you know, for the next couple of years. So if you disagree, let me know. But I think there's going to be more interest in going through the different other countries and stuff, especially with the other simulators, and to see how, you know, they look on them. But that is all I've got for this. I appreciate you watching, and hope to see you on the next leg of our journey and the other flight simulators as well. Thanks. Be safe out there. We've got a long way to go in this world tour, so remember to subscribe to be notified of future flight simulator content. I've also done this same flight on other simulators, such as the ones you see on your screen, but you'll find more in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around amongst the clouds.